If you're a parent of a middle schooler, you'll know that every year it's been our tradition to have a middle school retreat around the month of November. Well, this year is no different. We're still going to be planning, and we're going to be doing a middle school retreat. Of course, given the circumstances and just the climate we live in right now, surrounding coronavirus and quarantining and social distancing and all those, there's a few logistical details that I want to discuss with you and let you know kind of the precautions that we're taking to ensure that while we're still doing this retreat, that we're doing everything we can to ensure that we are taking good care of our bodies, and while we're looking for spiritual growth, we're also not neglecting to take care of our bodies and ensuring that everyone is safe while we're doing that. And so the details of the middle school retreat are these. And so we're going to be going to Butler, Ohio, which is about 3 hours north of here. Same place we've been going to for the past 3 years. And the cost this year is going to be $135 per student. So if you have one student going, it's $135, and that includes everything. That includes fooding, lodging, and the activities we'll be doing there. Now, if you have got multiple students in our student ministry and who are going on this retreat, the cost will be $115 per student. And so there's a $20 discount, $20 sibling discount. So $135 for those of you who have one student going, and $115 for those of you who've got multiple children going. Again, if cost is the only factor on whether or not you are thinking about sending your child to this retreat, please talk to me. There's always ways that we can work with you. And so I just never want cost to be the ultimate factor for whether or not someone comes or doesn't come. So that's kind of the logistics as to what we're doing. Now, steps that we're taking to ensure safety. One thing that we'll be doing is before we even leave, everyone will be getting their temperature taken, and to ensure that they don't have a low-grade fever, and that they're able to go on the trip. And so we're also taking the temperatures every single morning before breakfast. And so that's just to ensure, again, while we're there, that we will be healthy and that we'll be safe. And so can't remember, again, if I gave you guys the dates, but the dates for the retreat will be November the 13th through the 15th. That's a Friday to a Sunday. And so again, once we get to the church on the 13th, before we even load up in the vans, we'll be taking temperatures. Also, I am encouraging students to wear masks in the van, and I know I will be wearing a mask in the van, and so my other leaders who will be driving, they will be required to wear masks in the van as well. And then also once we get to the camp, during the sessions, we'll be inside, and therefore I'm asking that students wear masks while we're inside as well. Now, most of our activities, Lord willing, will be outside in the cool, crisp air, and so that masks won't be required once we're running outside and playing games outside and doing all those activities. And so that's kind of the general broad level of safety and precautions that we're taking. Now, sleeping arrangements. It will be splitting the guys and the girls, obviously, and there are two portions of a big lodge, and so the girls will be on the left side of the building, and the guys will be on the right side of the building. And so obviously it's a big room with, I think, about 15 bunk beds. So it's a large room. So we won't necessarily be on top of each other, but it will be a little bit more tighter than just if everyone had a single cabin room to themselves. And so again, while we're inside, I'm encouraging people to wear masks. Of course, I'm not going to be policing every single second of the retreat, but I am asking that you as parents have this conversation with your students and say, hey, listen, I want you guys to abide by the rules set by Emmanuel so that everyone can make sure that we're safe and that we're taking precautions so that we can. And I know this is a contentious issue. I know that there's a varying opinions, and so I want to be able to fall as close to the middle line as possible, where we're not being overbearing, but at the same time we're also being charitable and generous with everyone around us. And so that's really kind of the where I kind of want to lay this blanket statement and this blanket protocol for everyone to be able to have a good and safe time. So that's, for the most part, the steps that we're taking to ensure people are safe. Please let me know. Please contact me. Let me know if you've got any concerns or maybe even suggestions of what would make your student, or more specifically, what will make you more comfortable in allowing your student to participate. I really don't want this just to be a 3-person retreat. I'm still willing to do the retreat for 3 people, but I really am looking forward to I'm also, last but not least, I'm looking to do a parent meeting. And so, full disclosure, the past couple times I've done parent meetings, they have not been well attended. And so what I want to do is not waste your time. And so if you are interested in doing a parent meeting and hearing about what our plans are for the next year, specifically as to how we're doing ministry during this time and navigating and asking hard questions and asking questions about different even events and activities and really how do we choose different curriculum and with the process of picking leaders and anything and everything related to student ministry, I want to encourage you to let me know, because I want to be able to answer those questions, but I don't want to have to guess what you guys are thinking. I would rather have a time where we can gather together and I can answer real time concerns, questions that you guys have. So let me know. I'm here for you. My job, while it is to be a youth pastor, my primary job description and biblically my responsibility is to come alongside of you as parents and to support what you guys do throughout the week, because they're your children and you guys entrust them to me and my leaders to come behind you and support you as you raise them and grow them in the fear and admonition of the Lord. And so whatever I can do to help you guys, please let me know. Have a great rest of your week. And as always, feel free to contact me. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, and looking forward to seeing you guys and hearing from you all. God bless.